everyone, my name is Catrin and I'm the Early Years Waker, and today we're going to read a story from my first Bible stories, and it's about how God created the whole world. So, this is called In the Beginning. In the beginning there was God. Then God created earth. But to begin with, earth was dark as night. Can you close your eyes? Is it dark? So God said, "Let there be light." And open your eyes and it's light. So he made the sun. Now there was day to go with night. So we have night and day. Then God made the sky. Can you look up to the sky? And underneath the sky, he gathered together huge amounts of water to make the seas. Can you see the sea, look? What sound do the waves make? They go crash. And in between the seas, he made rocks and mountains and soil. And then he made flowers and forests of trees, which would grow in the soil. Can you see the trees and the flowers? Then God made fish that could live in the seas. And birds that could fly high in the sky, and animals that could live on land. Can you see all the animals? Got an elephant, a lion, a zebra, a hippopotamus. Oh, there's the fish, and a camel. And I think that's a monkey, but there, look. He then made the first man, who he called Adam. God thought Adam might be lonely all by himself. So he made the first woman, whom he called Eve. It had taken God 6 long days. Can we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It had taken him 6 long days to make everything in the world. So on the 7th day, he rested. He had a little rest. He decided from then on that every 7th day should be a day of rest. And this special day of rest he called the Sabbath. God gave Adam and Eve a beautiful garden to live in, which he called the Garden of Eden. He filled it with the loveliest flowers and plants. There were rivers that Adam and Eve could drink from, and trees bearing the most delicious fruit. It was truly paradise. Can you see it? See the beautiful garden? In the centre of the garden, God planted a special tree. "This is the tree of knowledge of good and evil," he told them. "Do not eat the fruit from this tree. If you do, you will die." That's a big warning, isn't it? Adam and Eve lived happily in the garden for many years and made sure that they never ate the fruit that grew on the special tree. That's good, isn't it? But one day, a slimy snake slithered up to Eve and hissed, "You really should taste the apples that grow on the tree of knowledge. They really are the most delicious fruit in the garden." Eve was a little bit frightened. "But God said we'd die if we tasted the fruit from that tree," she said. "You won't die," mocked the snake. "God said that because he knows if you were to eat the fruit, you would become as wise as him. And he wouldn't want that to happen, would he?" Eve thought this made sense. So she walked slowly to the tree of knowledge, picked off the juiciest, ripest apple she could see, and took a big bite. Can you take a big bite? And when she saw Adam a little later, she shared the fruit with him. When God realized what they had done, he was angry. "You have disobeyed me," he said. "You must now leave, he said, "this beautiful garden. From this day on, you must work hard to grow your own food in the rough and thorny ground that lies beyond here. And when you grow old, you will die." So Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden. Their lives became much harder and they struggled to grow enough to eat in the hot, harsh lands outside the garden. And for the rest of their lives, they regretted the time where they disobeyed God by eating the fruit that grew on the tree of knowledge. So we need to listen to God, don't we? And that's a good lesson, that we need to listen to what God tells us. So that is the end of our story today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!